Update tonight in the battle over tax breaks in Niagara Falls. We told you about a fast food franchise developer who is pushing for taxpayer-funded incentives to open up a Moe's Southwest Grill and an A&W restaurant. Well, tax breaks are something we often hear about for big businesses bringing in a bunch of new jobs, but this one really stood out to our partners at Investigative Post. Reporter J. Dale Shoemaker was first to reveal that the franchisee here was looking for $172,000 in incentives. IDAs are generally not allowed to give those types of tax breaks to retail projects like restaurants because they don't generally create new wealth for an area. The developer here told IP that he didn't even need the tax breaks to move forward, despite saying the opposite on his application to the IDA. And while the IDA directors at least initially gave the developer the go-ahead here, some state lawmakers say this has got to stop. State Senator Sean Ryan, who is the newly appointed chairman of the Senate's Committee on Commerce, said today that the legislature really needs to close this loophole because it's being exploited, giving exceptions to businesses like these fast food restaurants and retail to get these tax breaks that just weren't intended for them.
We all know what IDAs are supposed to do. They're supposed to bring industrial type jobs into our economy, grow the economy, jobs that pay family sustaining wages, that are going to be permanent in our community. But somehow we went from there to Moe's Restaurant and A&W Root Beer. That's not the road that we want to be on. Subsidizing fast food chains is not an answer to anyone's economic development woes.
City Council member Donta Miles says that new Niagara Falls business development doesn't need help from big box or chain stores.
We have a lot of character in our city. We want to keep the character within our city. We don't want our city to be overran and overturned, and our businesses, our local mom and pop shops, overlooked. If we're going to give subsidies to businesses, let's start with our local businesses first. Let's build what we already have.
The developer for both of these projects again has admitted that the restaurants not only could but would be built without the subsidies. We'll see what happens as this continues to move forward.